for why I could not stop ever since I drank that drink. Ever since I drank, love you too. Ever since I drank that drink, I could not stop thinking about it. That nasty drink for your hair. Oh my God.
I sat and gave an inspirational speech to over 100 children about you, Floyd, and you ain't even buy the buildings.
I'm gonna ask you a very simple question. If Floyd was paid $250 million, which Forbes says he was, who wrote the check?
Floyd Mayweather's daughter has come forward, claiming her father isn't being honest about his financial situation. Now that she's older, she says she can tell fact from fiction, and she's no longer just taking his word for it. Her remarks make it clear she's thinking for herself and ready to share her own side of the story.
I just noticed you took yours out. They need to come out.
What you got?
Move that shoulder.
Floyd Mayweather is facing criticism again, this time for claiming he bought $42 million worth of buildings in Manhattan. Many people doubt the story and think he made it up just to stay in the news. Fans who once admired his success and focus are now starting to lose respect, seeing through his efforts to stay relevant.
Floyd Mayweather lied about buying those goddamn apartments. You raggedy chimpanzee in the face. I don't care, Floyd. You pissed me off today, boy. Floyd, why the I sat and gave an inspirational speech to over 100 children about you, Floyd, and you ain't even buy the buildings? Baboon face. You. That's like. It's like the gorilla from the movie Caesar. It's like they gave Caesar all this money. Should have never gave your to the Genesis, man. I told them dumb doctors, don't pick that monkey. Don't give that ass little monkey. Don't pick him to give the Genesis to. Do not give it to him, because he's not going to play fair. And they gave your stupid that Genesis serum, and now you turned it to Captain Monkey. Floyd, you ain't buy the buildings, Floyd? Huh? You ain't even purchased the buildings, Floyd? You trying to compete with 50 because he bought a goddamn whole movie studio. He bought a whole property, an ex-plantation, and you had to go try to compete with that. But you lied.
Some say Floyd Mayweather is trying to keep up with 50 Cent, who recently made a big business move by buying a major film studio. In response, Floyd made a strange claim that he bought 62 buildings, another sketchy story that seems meant to grab attention. Critics think Floyd can't stand anyone else stealing the spotlight, so he makes up wild stories to stay in the news. But the more he lies, the more his legacy looks like it's driven by desperation and insecurity. 50 Cent didn't hold back when talking about Floyd's money, saying he's not as rich as people think. According to 50, Floyd often exaggerates his wealth to keep up his flashy image. While Floyd shows off cars, jets, and cash on social media, 50 Cent says a lot of it is just for show. "I don't mind telling the truth in situations like this," 50 said, hinting he's tired of Floyd misleading fans. The two have had a long-running feud, with 50 Cent often mocking Floyd for his behavior and questionable choices. Now, with Floyd making bizarre claims like buying 62 buildings, 50's words are getting more attention. He's pointing out what many already suspect, that Floyd's wealth might not be as solid as he wants everyone to believe. Instead of truth, it's all part of the image Floyd tries so hard to keep up.
Whether is he as rich as we think he is?
No.
So when we see the $1 million in the bag,
That money light money. Like, he can get his hands on that.
right?
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you
I need some of that light money. Yeah.
He is who he is. You
Right.
can't discredit who he is. Like, and again, I'll tell you, like, I don't mind, telling the truth in situations like this. I mean, it's my brother. I love him.
50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather used to be close friends, often seen together enjoying the high life and supporting each other openly. But things changed once money came into the picture. According to 50, Floyd borrowed a large sum and never paid it back. What began as a personal loan turned into a bitter feud, especially after 50 took legal steps to get his money back. Instead of facing the issue, Floyd responded by showing off his wealth, posting pictures with piles of cash and claiming he had millions, even billions. This only made things worse, as 50 saw it as Floyd trying to dodge responsibility. Their friendship quickly turned into a rivalry, with Floyd now seemingly obsessed with one-upping 50. Whether it's trying to top 50's film studio purchase or making bold real estate claims, Floyd seems focused on outshining him. For 50 Cent, it's less about competing and more about being honest. He's made it clear loyalty means more than fake displays of wealth. Their fallout is a clear example of how money can ruin even the strongest friendships when pride and ego get in the way.
50 Cent and Mayweather.
Yeah.
This looked like a friendship that was going to last a lifetime. What the hell happened?
As he was actually going into jail, he asked me to help him with Mayweather Promotions. As he actually got in and I took a look, I realized there is no Mayweather Promotions. There's no LLC. So technically, Floyd is a golden boy fighter. They build the whole show.
Yeah.
Then he comes home, there's the Let's Get Floyd Back in Pocket campaign, where, it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying a new Lamborghini and all these new things. And I'm sitting there going, yo, when you gonna give me the money?
Are we talking over $2 million?
It's about that. When he finally does bring up the actual situation, he acted like he didn't know anything. Like, I didn't tell y'all to do that. I didn't tell you to do that. Like, Floyd, he ain't that, man. Telling you, man, like if they push me to a certain point, I'll mess up in front of everybody, because it's just the way I'm brought up. Like, I never ran from anything because I had nobody to go to. I've always had where I'm going, home to get me.
Sonnen recently shared some insider info about Floyd Mayweather and the truth behind many of his fights. He was clear that the widely reported $250 million payday for one fight is totally false. Even though that number is all over the internet and shows up on Google, Sonnen says it's just a big exaggeration. According to him, boxing doesn't work that way. The real earnings are much lower than what's reported. Promoters and fighters often blow up the numbers to create buzz and keep up the image of extreme wealth. Sonnen, who's been involved in the fight business for years, explained that these inflated figures are meant to impress the public, not to show the actual truth. His remarks raise questions about Floyd's past money claims and add to the growing idea that Mayweather's fortune might not be as huge or untouchable as he wants everyone to think.
And when I was on Flagrant, they attempted to tell me that Floyd Mayweather for one fight got $250 million. Now you guys can go find that. I've given you guys many gems over the years, and I have to sit back and sometimes go, man, some of my followers sure are stupid, because I'll read in the comment section, and then you will tell me what Google said. It's like you had access to Google and I didn't. I'm coming in and sharing the behind the in the weeds that you can't get anywhere, that nobody else had the courage or the wit. And you tell me that I'm wrong because of what Google said. When you say something stupid, I'm going to ask you a very simple question. If Floyd was paid $250 million, which Forbes says he was, who wrote the check?
Sonnen went further, saying Floyd Mayweather's biggest real payday wasn't the $100 million he often boasts about. According to Sonnen, Floyd actually earned about $60 million in one fight. That was his highest true payout. The $100 million and $250 million figures, Sonnen says, are just exaggerations made to boost Floyd's image. These guys lie about the money all the time, Sonnen added, pointing out that fans believe it because they see those numbers repeated online. Sonnen's comments challenge Floyd's long-held story and add to the growing belief that much of Mayweather's wealth is more illusion than fact. After retiring in 2017, Floyd moved away from serious boxing and became more of a showman chasing quick paydays. Instead of defending his legacy or facing top fighters, he took part in exhibition matches against internet celebrities like Logan Paul and even John Gotti III. While these fights were heavily promoted and drew big crowds, many fans and boxing experts saw them as cash grabs with no real challenge. Once known for his unbeatable defense and smart ring strategy, Floyd now seemed more interested in easy money than protecting his status as a boxing great. These exhibition bouts lacked real competition, and viewers started to question his motives. Rather than building his legacy, these circus-like events slowly chipped away at it, showing a side of Floyd focused more on keeping his wealth and fame than proving himself.
Yeah, that's the shot. But you know it is, I think obviously with Floyd, he gets the biggest percentage of the purse, isn't it?
Yeah, but he can still get the biggest percentage of the purse.
Yeah, but Ricky Hatton's going to want more. He'll want more. He'll want more.
He'll want more?
Yeah.
But I'm sure when they fought in their heyday, Floyd got more.
Yeah, of course.
So, you know what I'm saying?
No, but Floyd wants like 95% more. 90% more. You know what I'm saying? It's not like...
He's like 95-5. Yeah, that's how he likes to do it, innit? Because I'm not going to lie, if Floyd fought Ricky, both of them now, catch weight, 154, O2 Arena, it will sell out.
It will sell out.